Hello dear friends and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Paulina and here on my channel I share with you my impressions about perfumes. And thank you very much for watching this video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about perfumes that I purchased on my vacation on Tenerife in Spain. I just recently arrived back home, so I wanted to share with you my impressions. Tenerife is famous for its perfumery shops. The choice of the perfumes is just great on this island, and the prices are unbeatable. Because of the different tax system on Tenerife, the prices are much lower. So if you want to purchase good perfume, a rare perfume or whatever perfume, go to Tenerife and find this perfume with a very low price. So the first perfume that I wanted to talk about in this video is Dior, and I wanted to show you the very beautiful packaging of the just a moment of this perfume. This is one of my favorite fragrances, J'adore by Dior, and because of the unbeatable prices in Tenerife I got a very big bottle of my favorite fragrance, 100 milliliters, and as a gift travel size refillable bottle. J'adore is one of my favorite fragrances. It was created in 1999 by Calice Becker. There are very many notes that are listed here. It is a very rich perfume: pear, magnolia, jasmine, rose. For me, this is a symbol of happiness, of good mood. I had it many times during my lifetime, but somehow as my collection was growing, I didn't have J'adore for many years. So on Tenerife I thought this is the time that I have to repeat this bottle in my life. So I bought it. I'm very, very happy having this again in my collection. There are so many memories connected to this perfume. And not only memories that make this perfume so special for me, this is also a very beautiful scent. This fragrance is bright, delightful, happy, prominent floral notes, also some light fruitiness. It's not overwhelmingly sweet. It's just a perfect combination. It's perfectly combined fragrance. The longevity is astonishing, the projection is nice, so all the parameters of a good perfume are represented in this bottle. I'm going to use the travel sized bottle because I think it's very comfortable to take it with you anywhere. I think it's also very elegant, so I'm very, very happy having J'adore by Dior in my life again. Another fragrance that I also had many times during my lifetime, and it was my signature scent during summertime. It is the green tea by Elizabeth Arden. It was created also in 1999 by Francis Grosjean, very famous maître parfumeur. This fragrance is a cheapy one. It's a very affordable one, but nonetheless very interesting opening, very interesting dry down. It's not so simplistic as the price may suggest. The fragrance notes that are listed here are also very rich. The opening is just amazing. It has this little bitter tea touch in it, a little bitterness in it, a certain bitterness of the citrus fruits here also. Very refreshing. I just love it. If you are not familiar with this creation, please try it, test it, because you won't be disappointed by this fragrance. It is also very affordable one. The longevity is very good. The projection is also very nice. So the fragrance is just a perfect one. So I love this one, and I'm very happy having this back in my perfume collection again. And the price on Tenerife was also unbeatable. It went, it was in the packaging with some scented cream in it, so I'm very happy that I got my hands on it again. Other two fragrances that I wanted to talk about are my purchases from the last year. Last year in autumn I also visited Tenerife, and I brought this two perfumes with me, and these fragrances are typical purchases from vacation, when you are in the special climate, in the special mood. The fragrances they seem in a different way to you. The first fragrance I would like to talk about is Femme by Angel Schlesser, Spanish brand. This fragrance was also created in 1999 by Alberto Morillas, very famous maître parfumeur. The notes listed here are very interesting as well. It has a not typical feminine fragrance. It has bergamot, mandarin and orange flower, and also a juniper note in it. And this juniper note makes this fragrance a very special one. In the hard notes are woody notes, red pepper and lily of the valley, and the base sage, musk and cardamom. So Femme, woman. So this is woman of the 2000, I would say. Not overwhelmingly feminine. This is not a typical girlish fragrance, but very elegant and very exquisite in a way. A special one. I had it for more than 1 year, and I actually didn't use it. I don't know why. Probably I have to give this fragrance a second chance, because it is a nice one. It is also very refreshing, very elegant. The longevity is also nice. The projection is nice, and this is a special fragrance. The opening is quite interesting because of the juniper, because of the slight, bitter touch. It also has some floral notes, maybe some marine touch as well. So I suppose in a warm climate this fragrance has a different opening and dry down. In Germany, where I live, it's not so appealing, but as I said, I'm going to give it another try to this one. Another fragrance that I bought last year, and it was standing on the shelf for more than 1 year, is Agua by the Spanish brand Loewe. It was created in, I suppose the original was created in 2000 by a very famous maître parfumeur Olivier Cresp, but I think this is a flanker. This fragrance was reformulated in 2019, I suppose by the same perfumer. The notes are slightly different to the original, and that's why I think this is the flanker. The top notes are kumquat and yuzu. The middle notes are lotus, lily of the valley, and the base matcha tea, seaweed and white musk. This is also a typical purchase from the southern island. Probably I liked it very much. I was interested in that brand because this is a Spanish brand, and in Germany where I live it's hard to find this brand, so I was interested and probably I liked it very much. That's why I bought it. But here at home there is some notes here that are quite unpleasant for me. It has some lactonic milky touch, some soapy touch in it. And although I like soapy fragrances, this particular one has something in it, some dirty lactonic touch which makes it for me unbearable, quite unpleasant, and I'm going to give it away. I'm going to try to sell it or give it to some men from my family, because this fragrance is listed as unisex, and this is for sure a unisex fragrance. And it goes for me more, it opens up my skin in a masculine direction. It is a quite masculine fragrance for me, and I don't like wearing masculine fragrances. So unfortunately, this was a huge disappointment for me. Well, this is how differently we feel the fragrances being in a different climate and in a different mood. And the last fragrance impression that I wanted to share with you from my vacation on Tenerife is Perfect Intense by Marc Jacobs. This fragrance was released recently in 2021, and I couldn't find this fragrance anywhere. In Germany it's not represented. I've been recently to Milano. I didn't find anything in the shops. And even in Zurich, in Switzerland, Zurich is very famous for its perfume shops. I couldn't find Perfect Intense by Marc Jacobs. But on Tenerife, this fragrance is represented in every perfume shop, so of course I wanted to try this. And I was also disappointed, and gladly I didn't buy this fragrance blindly, because it is very sweet, it is very simplistic, it smells cookies, it smells burnt nuts, very nutty undertone going on there. So probably this very intensive, nutty, sweet touch was even more represented because of the southern climate. But I think in Germany, in the colder weather, this fragrance could behave in a different way, but nonetheless it is a very sweet, nutty, gourmandy fragrance, and this is not the direction that I prefer in the perfumery, so gladly I didn't buy it and didn't spend money on this fragrance, although the bottle of course looks majestic, with a kitty cat with different gifts on the cap. So, and I'm sure this fragrance will find its lovers, its appreciators. Okay, these were the impressions that I wanted to share with you from my vacation on the Canary Island, Tenerife. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you soon in the next one. Bye!